It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Ja Morant. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here's Ayton. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timeout call from Minnesota.
Minnesota making a switch.
All right, cookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your
And here's Morant.
team.
7 points in the game. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Fultz. To the wing on the left. Fires for three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He is in awe of the talent that Karl Anthony Towns possesses. Coach said he's still reaching his full potential in terms of consistency, but when he gets in rhythm, he's unstoppable. So, of course, they're going to throw lots of different looks at him to try and take him out of his game tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Fultz gets it to go.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Up top, Morant. 11 points in the game. And he gets it to go.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Towns with the bucket.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Minnesota making a switch.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Mavericks leading by 5. It's a pick by Love. Outside Gordon. It's a pick by Love. And the basket by Gordon.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Drops in the layup for 2. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
It's a pick by Love. Driving inside.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Left side, Towns. It's stolen by Monk.
That's the end of the
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
All right.
Mavericks ahead. Up.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right. Cookies coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Dallas leading by 7. Morant outside. Drives to the hoop.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Morant right side. To the inside.
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
And finished off by Fultz.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Fultz. He's got 15. Pass to Batum. Back to Fultz. Connects on the 17-footer. Fultz has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And
that's his second
to see
foul.
the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ingram at the elbow. Back to Morant. And Tucker has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Tucker's got his second basket of the night. Here's Fultz. Pass to Avdia. Timberwolves passing it around. Right block shot. Fultz, no good. Dallas leading by 7. Ingram outside. 1:22 left from the first half of basketball. Down low. Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Edwards. Inside. Ayton a screen. Here's Tucker. Another 3 for Dallas.
PJ Tucker.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Fultz. Outside, Towns. Fultz with the ball. And there's the drive. Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
And Love's got the ball here for Dallas. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Towns. Now Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
Markelle Fultz.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Monk. Back to Nunn. Kicks it out to Love. Now here's Nunn. This one for what a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
You know, the early goings of Markelle Fultz's career have been hampered by injury, but he always comes back stronger and ready to play hard. Very impressive.
And so Fultz nails them both. And here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Towns. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Tucker. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Tucker's got 11 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
It's Ingram on the wing. Ayton a screen. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Timberwolves trailed by 12. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Pass to Ayton. Out to Morant. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
Anthony Edwards.
And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Morant.
Timberwolves foul.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Batum. Here's Fultz. He's got 23. To the middle. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And, Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Back to Morant. Over to the wing. Back to Ayton. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
That one is on Towns.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Morant outside. Over Edwards. Out to the right wing. Back to Morant. Over Edwards. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Gordon inside. It's a pick by Love. None with it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-7 run. Now Schroeder and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Looking around. And he drives in. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mavericks leading by 3. Now here's Morant. Driving in. Second chance shot. Edwards with the block. And here we go. Towns wide open. It's good. This game is all even.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Towns. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ayton a screen. Morant outside. There's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
To the paint. And the rejection by Ayton. Morant drives in. Pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Edwards. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And here is McDaniels. Drills it from outside.
Jaden McDaniels.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Going inside. Edwards with the block. Back to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. Fires the 3. A shot, no good. The Mavericks leading. And here's Morant. Pass to Ayton. Edwards with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fultz looking around. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Fultz. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz, he's not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. He's going up with his shot. He plays through that contact nicely.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 27 points.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot. Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted by
Fultz has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Fultz with the ball. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good.
Markelle Fultz.
Fultz has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
It's Morant with the drive. Now Fultz. Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Mavericks with the rebound. Driving to the basket.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Good on both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Fultz. All sorts of time. Count it.
Markelle Fultz.
So good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks game team.
Ingram outside. From deep. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Second
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous
summertime. Itchy in my palm, it's probably come a time. I'm alive, but who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy, elite, she my pride, but peace. I'm a minister of police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of. Who I need a judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keys. See, now I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm off of. Hey. 13A, 61. Alright. 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 Close the hood.